Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth, going down Encinal Canyon after a mountain bike ride. So I've been thinking a lot about this, about the hijacking of the environmental movement. And it really crystallized with me the other day with this, I don't know, the Extinction Project or whatever they are, Project Extinction. The guys that are locking down the people trying to get to work and blocking intersections and bridges and electric powered trains and stuff. And I was like, what's that all about? Because I've been tripping on the AOCs hijacking the environmental movement with their Green New Deal, which has nothing to do with the environment, and the SJWs hijacking the environmental movement as as the yellow bulldozers keep bulldozing, and nobody talks about bunker fuel in international waters on cargo container ships. So I was like, so what's this extinction people all about? And I've realized that they're actually out to destroy any empathy anyone would have for said saving the environment. Because the people that they're attacking are the ones that are supposed to support them. Like, your average person does care and yet is overwhelmed with, the basics of life, food on the table, paying the bills, getting the children to school, dealing with crazy teenage children, and all of the above. And so when you start balling up people on their way to work, I don't think you're doing anything to help. In fact, I'd say you're doing more to harm. Because if you really wanted to make a statement, you would go lock down like a port. A bunch of people all chained together in inflatable boats or something, blocking the mouth of the Long Beach port. That would make a real stink. Instead, you're going to hassle a bunch of people on their way to work. Seems like the targeting is all wrong, unless it's a deliberate plan to again remove people's hopefulness. I think your average person digs a beautiful horizon, the elephants, an intact rainforest, a beautiful desert environment, happy whales, all of that kind of stuff. And they do their best. And when you turn them off by going, oh, the only people out trying to do this are grabbing all the attention of these people that are obviously not on my side as a human being, you lose the support. And again, I think it's a deliberate move to galvanize people against the real issues. Because as a land conservation and an anti-extraction kind of guy, we're not doing right by Spaceship Earth. We don't need to be digging any more holes in the surface of the planet to extract minerals and liquids for ill-conceived energy ideas. It's ridiculous. We don't ever need to cut down another patch of gorilla rainforest for the sake of bad agricultural practices. It's super basic, and yet it's super complex at the same time, I don't see any of these environmentalists locking down the Chinese embassies or anything like that. I mean, look at what China's doing. They're no friends of the green movement. They're no friends of preventing climate change. And I say that completely sarcastically, climate change, because that's just the biggest remove you from the realities of living life. You want to talk about preserving land and preserving water. Water, it's all about the water, dude. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just watching, like, people with good intentions either get totally deflated and be like, what can I do? Or I'm watching those same people get way militant about stuff that's got nothing to do with anything except promoting an agenda of communism. It's the socialist communist ruse is beyond comprehension. Just start looking into who's funding Antifa. Go look at who's funding Black Lives Matter. Go look at who's funding these Extinction Network projects, whatever their dumb groups are called, dude. Those people are willing to spend millions and millions of dollars to make little signs and disrupt your traffic on the way to work. But instead of spending, how about they spend that money to help you not have to sweat the bills, dude? How about they spread that money around a little bit, dude? Because they're, you know, big, loving, kind socialists. I don't see them spending any of that Soros money on you, are they? No, they're not spending any of that Soros money on you to help you relieve your burdens. Nope. But they're trying to convince you to give up everything in the name of, like, equality, anti-imperialism, what is white patriarchy. Yeah, go Bernie. Ha! Suckers. I get into this thing where, like, you get what you deserve, dude. People like me have been banging the gong about this stuff most of my life. And at this point, it's like everyone's just pissing in the wind. Because the solutions have already been presented. I'll just throw out my favorite clue to a solution. The dude's name's Nikola Tesla. Okay. Enough said. Oh, Nikola Tesla, not Elon Musk, Nikola Tesla. Anyway, I don't know, I thought I'd rant for a little bit on my way to go pick up my small child and not instill fear into his soul. Because that's what the other angle of this all is, just to instill fear. The planet's dying, fear, so just radiate dark doomsday energy and just be in conflict with everybody. Just be in conflict. The AOC model. The AOC model says to be in conflict until it politically suits you and then just throw all your convictions out the door. If you can't see it, man, you never will, dude. But it's so obvious, the fraud that's being perpetrated on us, on humanity. It's beyond comprehension. It's like mind-bogglingly obvious at this point. Anyway, this is The Illusion. I really am an optimist. That's why I have to rant every now and then, because I'm about to pull into my child's school. And I'm not bringing any of that with me. I'm going to go grab him, give him a hug, make him some food, and play and dance and sing songs and be merry. Oh my. Don't forget to use the name tags, links down below.